Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and all others. Boudreaux here, or Steven if you prefer. And anyway, I was kind of thinking one of the things I forgot to do last video was to go ahead and re-equip my tortoise stone. So that is done. And so here we are sitting in the middle of Aeger's fields, or I think Stacer's farm. That's what you call it. Okay, so it is now a new day. It is past 2 o'clock in the morning, so time to open a silver present. So we get a crappy potion and yeah, let's see, a 20 virtue. Okay, we'll take it. Okay, so we need to get our butt over to Archet. So probably the quickest way to do that is to head over to Thorn's Hall. But while I'm thinking about it, we still need to work on our task quests. So we're going to do it a different way since we're not in Erlewine anymore. Well, actually, we're going to Erlewine, but we're just going to hit a housing complex. In this case, since we're over near the Thorns Hall housing complex, we'll hit that one. And then from there, we'll head over towards West Bree and work our way over. Actually, no. We'll directly go to Combe from here and then work up to Archet because that's a nice little shortcut. Because actually from Breeland, we won't be able to get any... we'll have to open up that travel location. I don't know why they do it that way, but from any of the other 3 starter areas, yeah, you can go there without having picked up the travel location. So, and yes, I could have taken the horse, but I just wanted to show you how short a distance it is for this swift travel, and it's just you know, for those of you maybe ultra thrifty out there, it's a waste of a silver coin. Or probably it's more for the swift. It might even cost you 5 silver for that. But yeah, we don't need to talk to him. I don't even know why I went there. So we can pick one, anyone, doesn't matter. And probably one of the longer trots to where these boards are is through the Dwarven housing complex. It would be shorter pretty much on the other 3. I don't know, maybe man's about the same. It's not that bad though. Yeah, but a lot of people were glad to see this particular edition made. So anyway, but the thing about this, I'll show you here in a second. But anyway, we have the quest already brought up. So hold on, just one of them. Ah, okay. So I only have daggers to do, so I'm gonna have to actually do this 5 times. Well, I was gonna show you then. Anyway, I still can. That broken daggers, broken sword sheaths. I thought there were 2 different. Oh, that's for Matham Society. I got you. Yeah, for Thorn's Hall. Did they make them the same level? Huh. Let's see. Hold on. I'm confused. Okay, anyway, all I've got is broken daggers there. Where did the other one go? I don't even see the other one. Broken daggers. Oh, I've got it. I've already got it equipped. Okay, so anyway, what I was trying to show you is that on the level 11 board, it's a level 11 quest for one, and a level 10 quest for the other. So you have to pick them up off for different boards. But since my other quest is still equipped and will be equipped, I can't actually show you that. Anyway, it was a small thing to want to show you anyway. Yeah, but just need to make sure I pick up the one for Thorn's Hall. Yeah, because we still haven't mixed any zone yet. By the time we leave Bree, we'll have it maxed, I'm pretty sure, and we'll be well along our way for the Shire. Precisely because we're doing these task quests, I'm not really going to sweat reputation as far as getting it right away, though. Like, I'm not going to spend a whole bunch of time You know, like in the Barrow Downs, once we get high enough level, making sure that I max, you know, Shire reputation or something. So, anyway, okay. Let's see. 38 seconds. Yeah, you know me, I don't like waiting around, so let's just trot our way on back. And it probably would have been a better idea to wait anyway, but you know what, I'd probably still have to trot just as far to get there, so nah, we won't even use the milestone. Okay, so that done for the day. I'm gonna maybe stop here for a second. I wanted to check my deeds. So yeah, still got 74 to go there, and only 46 to do there. So yeah, we're getting there. So once I get those two done, I can go ahead and switch to a two-handed weapon to get rid of the shield.
What do you want?
But anyway, we can go to Combe from here, but not from Westbury or Southbury, so weird. At least not yet. I believe it would be from Westbury. We need to do it anyway. I think, no, I'm thinking you can go there from both places. You can only get to Southbury from here. But anyway, regardless, we will pick up the travel location and also update our milestone. Okay. And with that, we'll trot on up to Combe and start picking up quests over there. Okay, so last time, you know, in the tutorial, we didn't do that tutorial. Okay. Oh, actually we did. Yeah, last time we were there, tried to get through that gate, it was blocked. So the Hobbit and Man tutorial area is Archet. So this ought to look familiar. It is actually a different area. The starter area is a different area than this area. So there are higher level monsters. You have more aggros. You see, like there's a dusk wolf up there. You know, there wouldn't have been any red dots over here. The red-headed dude that we killed isn't there anymore. And we'll come upon the town in ruins. See, it's all burnt down and everything. So anyway, there's a milestone we can pick up here, but we're going to be doing quests in this area. So I mean, it's going to be it's not going to take long. So I'm not even going to bother putting my milestone skill there.
Stay a moment.
Even with the 5-minute cooldowns. So anyway, prologue, burying the dead. Okay, it's a level 5 mainline quest. So we're going to have actually 3 mainline quests going under the introduction, or the prologue. As we've prepared for the Blackwalled assault and stood at the defense of Archet, many of the good folks of this town perished, both within the gates and beyond. The battle was great, but in the end we defeated the brigands' onslaught. Some of the good men who were lost still remain unburied, but the people of this town have their hands full with their own great losses. It would be to our shame if those unburied bodies were dishonored by wild beasts. I would ask this one last favor of you. Seek out these poor men and grant them honor in death. Dirk Mudbrick fell at the sheep farm southwest of Archet. Nate Whisperwood died defending the Hunter's Lodge, and Cal Sprigley's farmhand, Will Wheatley, perished in battle just to the west of Brownway's Folly. Yeah, we actually met Will, didn't we? We did a quest for him. And Dirk was looking on as that we were talking to that red-headed dude. Nate Whisperwood. I don't know if I remember him, but anyway. we will bury them. We will give them a proper burial. So over here, Constable Thistlewood.
What do you need?
He's also a barterer that accepts tokens of salutation, which we will no longer get. You only get them at the end of your well, in your first starter area. At least as long as you pick them up, you only get them there. So, Bezides among the boars.
Stay a moment.
It's a level 6 quest. Fine day to you. It's good to see the backs of the black walls broken and peace settled over Archet once again. Now we can concern ourselves with less dire problems. Actually, you might be able to help with one of those problems if you're interested. There seems to be an illness spreading among the local boars, and a terrible affliction it must be, for the beasts are more hostile than normal. We really must put an end to this illness, and the only way to do that is to slay those afflicted. Would you do this? And I would. Okay, so on up here, let's see, who's got the quest? Let's see, I guess it's Atlee?
Come and stay a moment.
Okay, I barely see the quest ring. Okay, level 5 quest called A Threat from Spiders. Don't worry about me, Boudreaux. It's just a minor wound that I got in the fighting. Now that the Brackenbrooks, father and son, have driven away the Black Wolves from Archet, perhaps these folks can get to living their lives as they once did. Word has reached me, though, that there's a new threat to be dealt with. A nearby farm has been overrun with spiders, and the folk there have retreated to Archet. My injury prevents me from dealing with the pests, but you have proven yourself a capable warrior and should have no trouble. Look for the farmer here in Archet. You may know him already. His name is Cal Sprigley. Okay, so here is Cal.
How can I be of service?
You could shout, "Hey, Cal, talk to this dude." Maybe save me some time. Anyway, there we were, ready to stand our ground against them black-walled villains when these monstrous spiders came pouring up from the cellar in the middle of the night. It seems hardly fair. Still, if the Spider Bane sent you, it could be you'll be able to help us out. Our farm is due south of Bronway's Folly. If you can recover my seed bag from the pens and my strong box from the storage shed, we can make a new start of it. Oh, and my father's bow as well. Poor Henry was trying to kill some of the spiders with it. He was a good hand, but the spiders made quick work of the lad. Hurry back if you can. Though with all these spiders around my farm, I don't see how you will. Doubt me, will you? Okay, so just kind of take a look. I do have some junk that I can sell. So there's a bowyer over here.
Greetings.
Since they don't generally sell a whole bunch of stuff, they load up quick. So I generally tend to pick bowyers over just about anybody else, but like suppliers tend to take a really long time to load. Okay, so a little bit of lag here. And there's Dirk. Okay, and we've given him a grave. Yeah, and a lot of these aren't showing up because some of them are grayed out and some of them aren't. So, yeah, let's just kill the ones that will get credit for killing. Okay, kind of head over here to Bronway's Folly because, yep, as I was thinking. New deed, the ruins of Breland. The ruins of Breland. Okay. So, there, Hirshire ruins, the old Greenway Fort, Blackwald's Roost, Blackwald's headquarters, Wood's Edge ruins, Osbaranor, Marshwater Fort, Goblin Hole ruins, and Southguard ruins. We'll get 5 Lotro points, 30 marks, 2,000 virtue, and 500 rep with the Minabri. Okay. Let's see, behind me, I have somebody to bury, so. It's what I was kind of halfway looking for as I was kind of moving up here, was that second body, but so we passed it up, no big deal. And with that, all these spiders are not aggros, so anyway, we see a dead farm hand and a strong box. Okay. And he should have the bow. Okay, so why don't we have a quest to actually bury him? We're going to leave him unburied. Let the spiders get to him. Anyway. Spriggly's seed bag. Okay, so we've actually completed 2 of the quests, and all we have to do is to bury Nate and head on back. Now we've completed the objectives for 2 of the quests, to say the least. Now, I know the quest pointer's kind of leading me up to the north-northwest. I'm kind of heading east, northeast. And the reason why... Okay, apparently got that wolf coming after me, but over here we have one of the explorer deeds to work on. So there's 2 things to pick up in Archet, and we already picked up Bronway's Folly, and over here an ancient cairn, I believe, for the Dunedain quest, Dunedain deed. So anyway, the ancient Dunedain cairn. So, you know, with that, we won't have to come back to Archet for the explorer deed. I hate swimming. And here's Nate. Okay, so let's head back to town. We're gonna take a different route, though. Well, actually, either way, we're gonna take a different route. We're either gonna, you know, go through there, or we can actually go through the ruins here, because the as part of the battle, this gate leading to Archet was opened, so we can actually make it through this way.
Greetings.
This is everything we asked for, all right. My seed bag, strong box, and my father's trusty bow. I can't thank you enough, Boudreaux, and I must beg your pardon for treating you so poorly earlier. I don't really remember that, but had I known what was to become of my farm, I would have heeded your advice and retreated to Archet at once, saving ourselves a great deal of trouble, and poor Henrietta's life. Yeah, well, I don't remember telling you to retreat to Archet, but okay, whatever. Still, I'm glad we can make a new start. Tell the Spider Bane he has my thanks as well for sending you to us. Okay?
Might I take a moment of your time?
Alright, so that should give us the meta deed, or at least the first deed for questing here in Breland. Breland Adventurer. We have 15 quests to complete here. We'll get 10 LOTRO points, 2,000 virtue experience, and 300 reputation with the Men of Bree. So anyway, we now have a level 7 quest called Finding Reason. Them spiders have et my work hands and driven me and Holly out of our home. Et? Anyway, got to be a typo. There's got to be some way to get them off our land. I would think that Atlee Spiderbane might know more about spiders than I do. Considering he has that name, I would probably agree with you. We can't return home until those awful things are gone. Scared of spiders, are you? So, yeah. We will accept your quest, and you could have saved some time. Hey, Atlee, talk to this dude. You don't know how to communicate, do you? So anyway, good, you've returned. It seems there is much more going on here than I first thought. While you were away, my cousin Bali arrived, and I sent him to search some caves in the ruins outside of the east wall of Archet. A few of the hunters had dropped a huge stone in front of the cave, and I wanted him to ensure that the stone remained. He has not yet returned, and I am worried. Now, why would you care if a stone was still there? Why would you even put this? I don't get it. Anyway, now, from what you told me of Springley's troubles, spiders came up through the cellar in his shed. Perhaps seeing the cave blocked off, they tunneled up through there. Ah, so you were trying to block the... I got it. Okay. We won't know for certain, though, until you find Bali. Hopefully, you'll find some answers. Okay. So... Congratulations on your level, Harrisel. Anyway,
What can I do for you?
you've taken care of the poor blighted creatures. Every boar that has caught the foul plague will, in the end, have to be destroyed, but the few you dealt with will slow the spread of the plague. Okay, and I imagine this great axe is probably the most expensive thing you got. So I will take it to sell. Thank you. Alright, so...
What can I do for you?
Good, it is done. These men died bravely and deserved a proper burial. Once more, Archet is in your debt. Now, before you leave, there's something I must tell you. A queer man came through Archet while you were away, and I believe he was looking for me. Well, I'm not really that type. I don't know why you thought I was, but okay, I'll talk to him. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
What can I do for you?
The man who came through the village, he reminded me of Strider in his behavior. Said he was looking for the hero of Archet. I can only assume that he spoke of you. He said the matter was most urgent, and that if I saw you, I was to direct you to the Comb and Wattle Inn, where he will be waiting for you. The Comb and Wattle is in the center of Combe to the south. He seemed most grim to me. I would travel to Combe immediately and speak with the innkeeper, Lisbeth Honeymead. She should know where to find this man. Okay? And I will notice there's a new quest that popped up over here. Builder Ear.
Will you give me a moment of your time, friend?
It's a level 8 quest called Builder Ear. Okay. Working with wood has always been my trade, so I thought to put my hands to the rebuilding of Archet. I loaded up my tools and set out, when suddenly this mad boar came out of nowhere and overturned my cart. It was all my son Boar and I could do to make it here to Archet, and we had to leave the tools in the wreckage of the cart. If you head south to the gate that leads to Combe, you might be able to recover my toolbox. I'd really appreciate it, and the folks of Archet are sure to be better for it as well. The sooner I can get started, the sooner this town will be back to the way it was. Watch out for that boar, though. You might be able to get my toolbox without attracting his attention, but you need more luck than I'd have to manage. But you need more luck than I have to manage it. Okay. And so we shall do that. Okay, so anyway, the quest pointers lead me back through the gate, I believe. Towards the spiders. To search for this dwarf. And here's Bali. You search Bali's corpse and find a journal with several pages missing. The journal text reads, I would not believe it, but the spiders have pushed the cave mouth clear. I have entered the cave and the spiders reacted to me instantly, as if drawn to me. I am unsure why. I spent my day carefully searching near the entrance only and found several corpses bound into cocoons. These spiders seemed to wrap everything up in their cocoons. I will write more tomorrow when I go further into the cave. Perhaps it would be best to enter the cave to see if you can find the rest of the journal pages before returning to Atlee. Okay? And so we will. And where's this rock anyway? Is that it? Probably. Anyway. We found one missing journal page. Okay, and we've been given a new deed, Spider Slayer. We need to defeat 30 spiders in Breland. 5 LOTRO points, Spider Foe, and 500 rep with Men of Bree. So we look over here, we see a rather large spider by the name of Earnath. So, sounds interesting enough to me to go ahead and fight him. Okay, so let's see. We've been given a quest item that opens a quest called Spiderbane, level 9 quest. This brood queen is far more fearsome than any spider you have come across before, and seems to be manipulating many of the events around Archet. Really? The dwarf Atli is known as the Spiderbane. He would likely want to see proof of this creature's demise. Okay? And so we shall do that. You know, well, actually, no. I don't need to head back yet, but it's not that much of an inconvenience. I probably should have gone ahead and set up my milestone to Archet, but oh well. Not a huge deal. Not a huge time saver, so. If we come through here, we can see the other side of Cal Sprigley's cellar door that these spiders apparently came through. Here we just found a dead end. And there's the last cocoon we need. And yeah, if I'd have set the milestone to Archet, I would probably head back there now, but eh. You notice I'm saving the commands that we don't need for guardian deeds for the ones that are grayed out, so because they don't actually count towards grayed out mobs. I actually made that an exception though, or at least I wasn't paying attention. Let's put it that way. Okay, with that, let's mount on up and take the short ride over back to Archet. Ugh. We actually have 2 quests to turn into Atli.
Greetings.
Greetings. So anyway, I cannot believe it. Bali, gone? He must be avenged. And this journal tells me what is behind this. The Spider Queen from the Blue Mountains. She and her brood must have followed me from Thorn's Hall. Know this, even if I am slain, she will never leave this place. She has found easy prey here. We must destroy her, or Archet shall become a new abode for the queen and her spawn. I think I already took care of this for you. In fact, let me tell you about it. Anyway, in the meantime, we'll take your pauldrons.
What do you want?
This spider queen, Iron by name, and her ways are known to me. You have done the people of this town many great services. This is not the least of all. Were she allowed to endure, it is likely all the people of Breland might have suffered her spawn. Wow, really? Take a quick perusal of these items I have. You have earned your pick of them. Okay. So that's done, and while I'm over here, near this bowyer, let's do a sell-off. And a repair. Okay, so let's head on through. Now, that's going to actually, I'm going to count that as a comb quest, but this Builders a Year box, that will be actually the last Archet quest that we'll do for this.
Friend. Could you help me with something?
For this video, yes I can. This is a crafting quest. Strong of arm and sharp of mind. Level 7. I look at you, Boudreaux, and I see a blank canvas, an uncarved block of wood, an untempered blade, untempered blade, an unread book. Okay, anyway, thank you for the compliment. Any number of things that have the potential for greatness but are still waiting for that potential to be realized. I'm already great. I'm sorry, dude. Anyway, I look around at my home and I see wreckage, a memory of the comfort that this town once had. It can have that peace and comfort again, Boudreaux, if those like you will rise to the challenge. Skilled hands must be kept busy if they are to improve their craft. My brother Roderick stands near the craft hall in Combe, south of Archet. From the town Combe center, take the left path as it climbs up the hill. You'll see my brother part of the way up the hill. Tell him that you wish to learn a crafter's vocation. The towns of Breland can only benefit from the application of your skills. Okay. So we've picked up that quest, which I will also consider a comb quest that we'll do in the next video. But in the meantime, okay, I need to turn on some lights. Okay. In the meantime, we have a toolbox to pick up in return. And there's that toolbox. And there's the pig that's guarding it, yeah, if you weren't grayed out, he would definitely be coming after me right now. So, yep. Our last trip into Archet ever. Probably. Can't imagine any reason we would have to come back here. So, nice short and sweet video. It's going to be around 40 minutes long.
Greetings, friend.
You have my thanks, Boudreaux. Now Boren and I can get to work rebuilding the town. Take these coins for your trouble, as well as some food. Okay, and so we shall... And just sell off the food real quick. If we have anything to repair.
How may I help you?
But I always check anyway. Okay, let's see.
Hello, friend.
We've got
Can you
another
help me with
quest.
something?
Okay. Message to Taylor Green. Supplies here in Archet are limited and will certainly not suffice to repair the damage wrought upon the village. Now that I have my tools, I will be able to begin shoring the fences and repairing the buildings where I can. Archet will need more lumber if it is to recover completely from this attack. If you find yourself in Combe to the south, seek out Taylor Green and let him know that I will need another order of wood from the lumber yard. If you've not been there before, listen well. The Combe lumber yard can be found by following the road south, pass through the gate towards Combe, and follow the road east up the hill. It will bend softly to the northeast towards the Chetwood. There, in a soft dip before the North Chetwood, you should find Taylor Green. Okay. So I'm kind of glad we came back, because I don't think I would have noticed that quest there. So, completionist, so I want to try and do everything. So anyway, let's make use of the milestone at least once during this video. Okay, so anyway, I'll go ahead and unmount, and it seems like a good place to end the video. Let's see, I'm probably going to go ahead and watch another Star Wars movie in anticipation of watching Star Wars 9 coming up next month. So anyway, thank you for watching. I appreciate you, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.